Let's get spooky with the Unity North Band. We are officially ready for Halloween. How are we doing this morning? All right. Sounds excellent in this house. We are happy to be here bringing some warmth and some light from a cool day outside, but we're not complaining. It's still a lovely day. Happy to be here. And as our friends are making their way to their seats, let us get ready for a moment of prayer. Let's take a deep breath together. And on the exhale, let us reside even further within, seeking to the very depths of who we truly are and not any facade that we might put on. Who we truly are in this space, everything that is beautiful about us, everything that is divine about us, anything we might consider a flaw, let us own every single aspect of ourselves. Recognizing the diversity in the room, the many, many identities that each and every one of us have and own and are a part of how we see the world and how we present in the world. And with those many lived experiences, we also commit to seeing the world not just through our individual lenses, but through love. Let us commit to seeing the world through love. And as we do that, we can truly see ourselves in love. Amen.
Thank you, Danielle. So love is calling us, yes? Can you feel the call of love asking each of us to raise our vibration, to raise the energy that we are bringing to the planet? Well, I'm going to challenge you to sing this next song as your answer to that call for love. So as you are led, please stand up if you are able, and we're going to sing, I arise, I am a new creation. Get your hands together. We welcome those of you who are online watching us. We invite you to stand in your living room as we sing. I arise, I am a new creation. I arise in love. That was a nice warm-up. Come on, Unity, sing it out. I arise, I am a new creation. I arise in love. Let's claim who we are. I'm a turn to your left and say, you are a revelation, you are a demonstration of love. We claim that truth for all of you watching online. You are a demonstration and a revelation of the light and the love that you were created in and after. We thank you for joining us, and we send that love from this room to each and every one of you. Send it on back so we can feel you through the airways. Thanks for joining us. Let's sing it. I'm a revelation, demonstration. I'm a revelation yourselves a round of applause. You sound beautiful this morning.
Thank you, Unity North, and especially some gratitude towards our prayer chaplains this morning who help us arise in love on Sundays and really every single day. Our prayer chaplains are seated in corners of the room with a prayer shawl on. They're available for prayer before or after any service. For anyone in the room, online, you are seen in love and light. Thank you for helping us arise. So we have lots going on, as usual. So while you are getting your phones out to take a picture of the slide, remember you can also go in the app and go on the website to get more information. I'll bring a couple of things to your attention. So Coffee and Connection is happening weekly, and it's going to be in the front office. So it's happening after service in the front office, and it's for anyone that has questions about Unity North, bring them and we will bring love and answers to you. We also have Super Sock Sunday coming up November 2nd and 9th. So we are partnering with 2 other churches to support the unhoused in Marietta. And so we want you to wear some silly socks and then bring some new socks. Our goal is to collect 500 pairs of new socks to benefit the unhoused in Marietta. You think we can do that? I think we can, okay? November 2nd and 9th, and there'll be a collection bin in the back. So let's...
And you want to be aware, that's next Sunday. Bring those socks and wear the silly socks, but you also get an extra hour of sleep.
True.
Don't forget, clocks fall back next Sunday.
Yes, celebrate that. We also have our Tax Smart Giving workshop that is next Sunday at 1. Let me tell you a little bit about that. So your board is mindful of how Unity North's funds are spent. Likewise, we're pretty sure that each of you pays attention to how your funds are spent as well. So with that in mind, your board of directors is offering a very relevant Tax Smart Giving session to give you useful information about how you can reduce your taxes while increasing your donations to Unity North. You heard right. Some of those topics include minimizing taxes if you receive RDMs, required minimum distributions, avoiding capital gains associated with appreciated stocks, ETFs, or mutual funds outside of a retirement account, establishing a donor-advised fund, DAF, or preparing for a large sum of money that may affect your taxes. So you'll walk away with clear guidelines in your hand to help you get started. Now, we do ask that you register by calling the office or by signing up on the Handy Dandy Church app, because we have materials that we want to have prepared for you. So Tax Smart Giving, Sunday, November 2nd, that's next week at 1 p.m. downstairs in the Peace Chapel. And also want to let you know that there will be mugs of gratitude sold by the Uniteens downstairs the entire month of November. And these mugs have beautiful messages that we all need. I am blessed, things like that, that really give us that reminder that we need throughout the day and throughout the week. So make sure to go downstairs any Sunday in November to get yourself one of those beautiful mugs. Now, if you are here at Unity North for the very first time, you might be like, whoa, that is a lot going on. But we are a very giving and loving community, and we want to share that love and happiness with you right now. So our welcome team is coming forward, and in their hands they have welcome packets, and on their faces they have a smile. We would love for you to fill out that welcome packet with a pen that's in the front pocket in front of you, or scan the QR code and get connected with us that way. But we're here right now, and we'd love to see who you are. If you're here for the very first time, could you raise your hand nice and high in the air so we can share a little Unity North love with you? And make sure to keep your hands up until we get a packet in your hands. We are so thankful that you chose Unity North this morning. And the fun doesn't stop there. Downstairs after service, you'll see a picture of a welcome table behind me, and any of us and anyone with a How Can I Help tag can help you get to that table, where we will have our welcome team and some smiles and some information. So once again, welcome to Unity North.
Thank you, Danielle. You know, that announcement, you with DRMs, RMDs, MRIs, I don't know what's going on. But right now, what I know is going to go on is we're going to have some TOMs, taking off the masks. At Halloween, we always like to take a moment to remember that the masks are good for Halloween, but they need to come off when Halloween is over and before Halloween. And so we have a beautiful chant that's going to lead into our meditation. And then the meditation is going to be a reading from Mother Teresa. And then we'll just sit quietly, authentically, transparently, in the silence and the stillness of being exactly the way God created us to be. Take a deep breath with me. And just exhale everything out. We sing. Take off the mask. Be who you are. You are beautiful. Sing it to yourself and feel God singing it to you. Take off the mask. Be who you are. You are beautiful. I can see your true self. We're connected by our heart. I can see your true self, and I love who you are. Let's bring the lights down and sing again. Take off the mask, be who you are. You are beautiful. Bring somebody in who needs to hear this. Take off the mask, be who you are. You are beautiful. I can see your true self. We're connected by our heart. I can see your true self, and I love who you are. Take off the mask, be who you are. You are beautiful. Again, a nice collective deep breath. And an exhale. And one more. Breathing in. And letting go of everything that would keep you from being just the way you were created, in the image and after the likeness of perfection, of love, of peace, of joy, of goodness. I use these words from Mother Teresa as our challenge as we move into the silence and the stillness of pure authenticity. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good that you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them. Anyway. Let us sit in the silence of being, of presence, of shining. Anyway. I can see your true self. We're connected by our hearts. I can see your true self, and I love who you are. Take off the mask and let God shine. Let love shine. You are beautiful.
I look back and know that love's mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in love's hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of love. 'Cause all my life love has been constant, and all my life love has been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of love. My inner voice has led me through the fire in darkest night. Life is close like no other. My sister and my brother, I've known love as my friend, and I have lived in the goodness of love. 'Cause all my life love has been constant, oh yes it has. And all my life love has been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of love. Love's goodness is running after, it's running after me. Love's goodness is running after, it's running after me. As my life unfolds, I surrender now. I receive everything, yeah. Love's goodness is running after, it's running after me. Love's goodness is running after, it's it's running after me. Ooh, love's goodness is running after, it's running after me. As my life unfolds, I surrender now, I receive everything. Yeah. Love's goodness is running after, it's running after me. And all my life, love is my constant. And all my life, love has been so, so good. With every breath I know I'm able. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of love. Oh, I'm gonna sing. All my life, love has been constant. All my life, love has been so, so good. Every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of love. Yes, I am. I'm gonna sing of the goodness of love. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of love.
Chantel, thank you, thank you, thank you. And the Unity North Band and Jeannie Bailey. Take a breath, everybody. Did that put you in a space? It put me in a space. Chantel, I'm very grateful. You know, it's often important that we remind ourselves why we come together. And it's going to be daylight savings time. And so we're going to probably be asking that question as thing gets a little bit less and a little more darkness. Oh, it'd just be easier to stay in bed. It'd just be easier not to come and be a part of a community. And then we're reminded with songs like that love is the reason we come together. That's all. The rest is commentary. Everything I say is commentary on that as the foundation. I will sing. I will preach. I will pray. I will meditate on the goodness of love's essence and love's presence. Now, you probably wonder why we have frogs. I'm not doing a message today on the plague of frogs in Moses' time, but I'm doing this. These are two different sculptures in my house. And when I think of the goodness of love and those days where it's challenging to get up and to drag myself into the world and go, I can do this again. This is what we do here. One lifting another, lifting another, lifting another. In the name and in the songs and the prayers of love, so that we all elevate the vibration about which we are operating. That's at the bottom of the story, the bottom of the sermon. That's why we come together, to lift each other up, to help raise the vibration. And that's a holy thing that we cannot and will not take for granted. I won't. Especially because this is not necessarily what it looks like out there. Have you been paying attention to the world as we see it today? That doesn't happen a lot. There's a lot of separation and duality, and there's a lot of us with them and you and me against each other. And so the frogs is what I wanted to use as an analogy. Once upon a time, long, long ago, there was a frog who lived at the bottom of a deep, dark, dank well with all the rest of the frogs. And every day he would get up and he would look up and he would see the light that was calling him. The love that he knew was just at the top of that well. And all the other frogs said, don't bother. It's too difficult. It's too challenging. Others have tried and have failed. So don't even worry about it. But every day there was that call and that longing to get up and to make a jump. And then one day he woke up and he says, this is the moment. It's now. I jump. And he jumped 3 feet up into the well. And it was slippery and it was slimy. But he could feel the light. He could feel the warmth. He could feel the goodness. And it felt so good just before he slid back down 2 feet. And all the frogs below said, "See, we told you it's too difficult. Don't bother." But he had sensed the light. He felt the light. And he jumped again 3 feet up with all his might and his courage, only to slide back down 2 feet. And then he did it again, 3 feet up and 2 feet down. And all the chorus of frogs in the well began to say, "It's too dangerous. You're going to hurt yourself. You're getting too high." And he was tired. His heart was pumping out of his chest. He was afraid. Yet the call said, I must. And he jumped another 3 feet, 2 feet. 3 feet, 2 feet. Well, it doesn't take any mathematicians in the room to know that the frog will eventually get out, yes? But takes a great deal of effort. It takes a great deal of standing in the power and the strength of the light once felt, once known, to know that I will make it. This is an analogy for where I see the world today, humanity today. The well is life, and it can be a little bit dark and dreary and dank and scary. But there's always that well that's leading us up to a higher consciousness. By the way, has anybody noticed the lights that are on in our cupola when you drive by at night? I love that. I've been wanting that for 10 years. Thanks to John Glasgow for making that happen and Wes Maxim. They made that happen. There's a light that's calling us to the top of the well, out of the muck and the mire of the human existence. And it's calling us towards the light. That's why we come together. We don't need a cupola to do it. We do it in the conversations that happen, in the prayers that we share, the songs that we sing. The light is the full expression of ourselves, the way we were created, in the image and after the likeness of love. And I will sing of that goodness even when I'm tired. It's calling us to the way we were created in the image and after the likeness of God and the way we were designed to be. How many people have ever felt that? Ever been in a human condition, in a human experience, and it's like, this doesn't feel good, but I can feel a light, I can feel a warmth, and I can remember the truth. I have not forgotten. That's what the light represents. The sides represent what? What is it? This is not rhetorical. What do the sides, the slippery, rough slides represent to you? Yes. For me, it represents the fears. It represents the judgments, the insecurities, the wounds. Anybody got any wounds? They'll be on display for me today. Embarrassment, pretense, a very slippery slope of the human condition that we live in today. And each jump is a striving for a more authentic and transparent part of ourselves that has not been forgotten. The soul that stands at the door of your life and is knocking and knocking loudly. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Even though the human race has forgotten and the chorus of frogs says, it's too difficult, don't bother. That voice is still speaking within you. Don't forget me. The slide back 2 feet is the culture, both internal and external. You know, it's really easy to blame the external culture as to why I'm not shining. Let me give you the list of people who are responsible for me not living up to my expectations. Let me give you the list of people that were in my way of being the magnificent light that I know myself to be. But really, 9 times out of 10, it's an internal culture. It's an internal environment that is keeping me from shining. This whole scenario I've just laid out with this silly little well is my life in a nutshell. It is my life since the moment I came into this existence and got hurt and put on a mask and got criticized and put on a mask and got judged and began to hide. I venture to guess that that's a pretty similar story to many of us sitting here. Many of us find ourselves in a Unity Church going, maybe I can make a jump. I'm tired of where I've been. I've always known there was a part of me that wanted that grander expression and that love. I know I sang of the glory of love. that deep, authentic place knocking at the door of my life saying, now, now, now. But it's a great dichotomy, isn't it? I think the world is hungry to be seen today. I'm hungry to be seen. And I have several things I wanted to say in meetings and I didn't because fear drove the response. Several things I wanted to step into, several things, and I went, man, Richard is still little Richie wearing the mask. That might hurt. That might be difficult. Somebody might not like it. Somebody might judge it. And I'm one decision away from being little Richie again and just saying, I'm fine at the bottom of the well. I'm fine hiding. And the voice says, now, do it again. So we're hungry to be seen, but the dichotomy is the ego is absolutely speaking very loudly on the other side. Our judgments and our insecurities and our pain and our wounds. I can see the light, I can feel the light, and I can't do it because the past wounds are running the ship. And the fears keep me at the bottom of the well, content to live in the dark with everybody else who's behaving in ways that I don't understand. How can they act like that? How can they speak like that? How can they treat each other like that? And then I go to step out and go, oh, no, just play it safe in the bottom of the well. The title of the talk today, if you haven't guessed it, is Take Off the Mask. This whole frog thing was a download from God. I'm somehow going to try and make it all fit. But I'm asking each of us on our journey to the light, to the magnificence, back to the Garden of Eden, to take off anything and everything that is blocking you from allowing yourself to be seen. To take off the masks and the weights, the souvenirs of hell that have been weighing you down and keeping you inauthentic. You know, we're at the season of Halloween, and we talk about ghosts and goblins and ghouls. I'm not afraid of any of those. But what I am afraid of are the masks that I see I put on every single morning when I go into the world. Those masks are the most terrifying masks. And I see the roles and the labels and the judgments that the human race is wearing. It terrifies me that we have worn the masks long enough that we are forgetting who we are as a human race, as fellow travelers in this earth school, that we've forgotten our frogness, our lightness, our goodness, and we're listening to the voices of don't. Stay back. Stay content. I'm afraid of the masks that I see every single day as I walk the planet Earth, the pretense that is dominating. Yet we come here and the pretense melts. And we go, I see you. I behold you. I love you. And I sing of the glory of love that I see in you. And then we go out the doors, and what we've done in here dies at the front step. Because it's a little too scary out there. It's a little too inauthentic out there. Let me tell you, what we do in here, whether there's 2 or 200 of us, is exactly what the world needs today. And I don't want to play small with it. Howard Thurman. Let's have a quote from Howard Thurman. Let's go ahead and put it up there. Let's read it together. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. That's what the voice is saying. What makes you come alive? What makes you want to dance and to sing and to lift up to the glory of love? Find it, because it's fading if you don't feed it out there. You cannot feed it on Sunday morning between the hours of 11:15 and 12:30. You've got to feed it out there. But let's take Carl Jung's word for it together. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. We're making our way back to the garden. That's the fall from grace, is we started defining ourselves by our humanity and not by our divinity. We started defining ourselves not by the light, but by the dark, dank experience at the bottom of a well. And guess what? We're all dying there if we don't do something different. And then this anonymous quote that I just love together. The soul's task is not to fit in, it's to unfold, to peel away every layer of false identity until only love remains. This, in a nutshell, is the gospel that has informed me to be up here at all with any degree of confidence and to speak to you today. Peel away layer after layer after layer. Scared to death somebody might see me. I had ulcers as a kid. They put me up on a stage playing piano in recitals and I about died. Oh my God, they're looking at me. I'm saying the time has come to go, yes, my God, they're looking at me. Yes, they're looking at you. They're looking at us. You know, there's a phrase that many people in Unity say, we're the best kept secret. And I'm saying dump that one right now and go out into the world and say, yes, look at me. Not only are they looking at me, you're inviting them to look at you and to be a part of the great dance that is raising the entire human race to a higher place. That means peeling the layers off, and that is easy, right? The idea of taking off a mask is both terrifying and totally liberating. I feel the fear and do it anyway. I feel the fear and do it anyway. Sing that with me. I feel the fear and do it anyway. I feel the fear and do it anyway. One more time. I feel the fear and do it anyway. I feel the fear and do it anyway. And what do we say to those masks, those fears, those wounds, those judgments? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. That's what we're called to do on Halloween. Go ahead and play all you want on Halloween, but pull the masks off and say, hit the road, Jack. It no longer serves me. I remember the moment where in my life I went, I'm tired of pretending. It was the moment when I began to forget who I was. I could put on a mask for you. Who do you need me to be? Love me, love me. Who do you need me to be? Oh, let me get my other mask and put that on. And I became so inauthentic that the love was completely conditional and false. Talk about artificial intelligence. I was being loved for people who never really got to see me. And I was loving them just because they accepted me. That is a very lonely place to live. And when you begin to feel the fear and do it anyway, jump out of the well. That takes guts because it means stepping away from the herd mentality. We are living in a human race with a collective consciousness that says, just follow the herd. It's too dangerous. Don't shine. You're too much. You're too little. You're not this. You're not that. Hit the road, Jack. Don't let anybody let you keep you from shining the way God created you to be. God doesn't create junk. God didn't create junk. You are not junk. Hear that. Feel that. Sense that. And know that. All the other frogs at the bottom of the well will judge you. I guarantee it. They will call you out and call you a failure because they didn't have the guts to be the first one to take the jump. I'm saying be the strong, courageous hero that is the first one to take the jump when all the world says no. I don't know about you, but I've gotten a little bit cynical about what I see happening with the human race. We are a world of curated images, polished personas, spiritual selfies. And when we're doing that, it is so easy to be unconscious and to fall into the rut, the trap, the norm. But let me tell you something. God doesn't commune with masks. We're singing of the power of love, the goodness of love. Love does not commune with the mask. Love can't find you because you're in disguise. Love created itself. God created out of itself you and is looking for you as you're looking for it. But in your pretense, love cannot find you. God cannot and will not find you. You know, something I've noticed a lot. Anybody noticed and done this exercise? We're comparing our insides to everybody else's outsides. And this is all artificial intelligence. it's not real. It's fake. But then we go home and go, I'm not good enough. I'm not as good as Olga. Oh my gosh, Dave's got it all together. I'm not as smart as... Comparison is a state of argument, and it's a state of suffering if you're in a state of argument. Take off the mask and go, I appreciate you, sister. I appreciate you, brother. I love you. That's the hymn. That is the anthem to love's presence. It's not comparing yourself in any possible way at all. It's letting love live as you the unique way. In the Gospel of Thomas, the Gnostic Gospel, it says, bring forth that which is within you, and it will give you life. Don't bring it forth, and it will destroy you. I don't know about you, but I see the human race going down the drain, staying at the bottom of the well, and if you're at the bottom of the well, you're not stagnant, you're actually dying. And that our inability to take the light from this space out there will kill us. Plain and simple. Take a breath with that. Today, I'm saying feel what you need to feel. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Think what you need to think. Speak what you need to speak. I remember the moment somebody introduced me to the master teacher, Jesus, as a human being. And I went, now I'm on a level playing field. I get him. He got angry. He got upset. He was afraid. He cried. He got frustrated. He said things that got written out, but they're there, that maybe, he might want to apologize for that. But the reality is, when somebody introduced me to the human Jesus, I felt that there was hope, and that was the still small voice saying, now. Now. This is the day. This is the moment. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow does not come. Now is the moment, and this is the challenge and the gauntlet I'm putting down. Don't just sing to the glory of love, be the presence of love. How many know where the word hypocrite comes from? The Greek word for hypocrite simply means actor. That's it, the one who wears a mask. Jesus, when he said, woe to you hypocrites, he was not shaming us. He was calling us out. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Take off the roles, take off the labels, take off the judgments, and be the way I see you. Be the light. He was at the top of the well saying, I took the step. Come on up, the water's good up here. In Matthew chapter 17, we hear about the transfiguration of Jesus. It's in all the Gospels, but in Matthew 17, it's my favorite. And it says that the apostles watched as Jesus' face shone bright like the sun, and his clothes became dazzling white. This transfiguration has been misinterpreted for centuries. Jesus wasn't becoming anything that he wasn't already. He was revealing himself by removing the mask, by taking away the judgments and the veils and allowing that Christ essence. You see, Jesus and Christ are two different things. Jesus was a man, like I am, like Bill, like Joel. But then there's that Christ essence, that light that is calling us to the top of the well. He just simply peeled the layers of humanness aside, and then he was transfigured. You see, transfiguration has nothing to do with becoming more beautiful. I can see your true self. I know who you are. I can see your true self. And I love who you are. When was the last time we spoke those words to somebody? When was the last time you spoke them to somebody who was behaving badly? I can see your true self. I know who you are. No, it's easier to just judge. To be the frog at the bottom of the well and saying, don't do it. It's not worthy. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. You're going to fall. You're going to die. I'm saying, don't wait till tomorrow. The voice is saying now. I see your true self, Kimberly. I love who you are. We are connected by our heart. And no matter what you're doing or how you're behaving or what you're speaking, I will not give up my capacity to love. That's the purpose of being on earth. Working with each other to raise the vibration. And when somebody's down here, be the first one to lift them up, not the first one to tear them down. That's hypocrisy. To be in here and to sing of the goodness of love and then go out there and not do it is the epitome of hypocrisy. Take the mask off. Someone has to be the first one to take the jump. Someone has to be the first one to risk sliding down 2 feet. Someone has to be the first one to risk the contempt and the judgment and the pain and the wounds so that all of us can be elevated. I'm saying be the first one. Don't wait for somebody else to make the first move. Be the first one to jump. I'm going to end. I'm going to ask the band to come up. I want a little bit of music. This is a poem that I sort of put a bunch of words onto a page and then I throw it into AI. And AI put it all together. And then I changed AI because I didn't like what it was. And I said, give me this, give me that. It's a wonderful co-creative process. But be careful about artificial intelligence because it's driving the human race today. But it created this beautiful poem that is my anthem. That is my love song to each and every one of you. I invite you to take it personally. I invite you to let it be the voice of God that is calling you here or you online to the transfiguration, to the transformation, to the beauty. A good portion of my life, I only defined myself by what I could do. I was only as good as how good I could play the piano or how hard I could work, how I could make you feel better. And I created the very reality that I was afraid of. I began to realize that my only value to anybody in my life was manufactured. And so they saw me just the way I created it. I'm only as good as what I can do for you. And when I'm no longer needed by you, they left. I take full responsibility for the manufactured personality, the artificial intelligence. See, I created the very world that I was afraid of. I'm only as good as what I do. Welcome to my drama. Let me hire you as the actor in my play. And it hurt deeply. But when I hit the bottom of the well, something happened, and it was in a place just like this, where I looked around and said, I don't have to do it all alone. I don't have to be fake, but we can lift each other up. Let this be the voice of God, the voice of love, the voice of this community as a challenge to you today. You were never meant to shrink. The stars did not explode into being so that you could dim yourself into comfort. Life, wild, sacred, and untamable, poured itself into you so that you might become its living song. You were born from the breath of stars, a living flame of infinite design, meant to burn brilliantly, to paint your days in colors so bold that even angels pause to admire the view. Every cell in your being hums with divine permission. Be, shine, live, jump. Why whisper when your heart was built for symphonies? Why apologize for the very light that was placed in you by the infinite? You were not sent here to blend into the wallpaper of existence or to live at the bottom of a well. You were sent to blaze as the Christ, to love with a ferocity of 1,000 suns. Love loudly, love proudly, love foolishly. Love as if heaven itself were leaning forward, watching, saying, yes, that's it. That's it. That's what I meant. Welcome home. Stop rationing your tenderness or measuring your affection by the size of another's understanding. Pour it all out. Flood the world with your authenticity until every disguise dissolves and every false restraint falls away. Remove every mask. the ones you crafted to be accepted, the ones you wore to feel safe, the ones that silenced your heart and softened your truth. The divine doesn't dwell in who we pretend to be, but in the radiant honesty of who we already are. Step beyond every label ever placed upon you. Too much, too little, too loud, too different, too weird. Labels are only shadows cast by those who have forgotten the sun. Help them remember. Let your laughter shake the walls of repression. Let it echo through the corridors of conformity until even the most timid frogs remember how joy sounds when it's unrestrained, because they have forgotten. Let affection spill like sunlight through every window of your soul. Let your tears be sacred rain, washing away the dust of pretense. Stand tall in your skin, as if the earth herself were beneath you, whispering, I've got you. You've got this. Because she does. Let your truth stride through every doorway before your body does. Yes, the world will stare, will call you too much, too unrealistic, too foolish, too bold, too different. Those are the words of the fearful. Smile anyway. Dance anyway. Sing anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. For your authenticity is not a rebellion. It is your transfiguration. Take off the mask. And the next. And the next. And the next. And the next. Until all that's left of you is love. And so it is, and so it shall be. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Richard. Absolutely. And as we prepare to read our mission statement, I would just remind us all that that loving community that we're a part of is made up of wild and authentic individuals. It is made up of love. It's made up of us. Let's read our mission statement together. We are a loving community of spiritual seekers who celebrate diversity, acceptance, and oneness. Yes, we do. As we move into offering time, we know that there are different ways to give. We can give by scanning the QR code, going in the app, going on the website. We also have people who give in person. Thank you for that. We have offering baskets in the back, and you'll be greeted with a smile by an usher as you place your gift. We're thankful for every single gift that is given in love. So in advance, we are going to bless our offering. So please say with me, we are so blessed, we are so prosperous, and it is our great pleasure to share of our blessings and to share of our prosperity. And in the giving, the entire world is blessed. Thank you, God. Please join us as we lift our voices in song with our offering song. So blessed, we are so blessed, we are so grateful for all that we have. We are so blessed, we are so blessed, we are so grateful, we are so blessed. grateful to have Chantal back singing Living My Life. Give it up for Chantal.
They're calling me up, always asking me to hang. But I've got my own path, a different tune to sing. Chasing dreams, finding roads I need to see. No time to waste on drama that's not for me. I'm just living my life, holding my vibe, growing every day with a clearer tribe. I'm just growing the world, I'm just aligning my life. I'm just living my life, taking my steps right. No grudges here, just a vision in my sight. Some people lift you up while others dim your light. I've learned to choose my circle to stern and grow. I'll rise with those who see the spark I hold. I'm just living my life, holding my vibe, growing every day with a clearer tribe. I'm not ignoring the world, I'm just aligning my life. I'm just living my life, taking my steps right. I'm just living my life, holding my vibe, growing every day with a clearer tribe. I'm not ignoring the world, I'm just aligning my life. I'm just living my life, taking my steps right. I'm just living my life, holding my vibe, growing every day with a clearer tribe. I'm not ignoring the world, I'm just aligning my life. I'm just living my life, taking my steps right. I'm just living my life.
Thank you, Chantal. So I'm going to challenge you to take something that was done today, said today, you felt today, and to live your life aligned with your tribe. Align with your tribe. Lift each other up. Let's close this service with the old chestnut that Unity North sings, I am as God created me. And squeeze the hand of the person next to you. Lift them up. Let us all raise the collective consciousness, not only in here, but out there. Let us raise our voice in such a way that the world's a brighter, more loving place as a result of what we've done today. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light and the love and the glory, in the light and the love and the glory, in the light and the love and the glory, I am. In the light and the love and the glory, in the light and the love and the glory, in the light and the love and the glory. Sing it out, Unity. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love. All right, here's your moment. Raise your voice a little higher. You got one more in you? Come on, raise your hands. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love. Everybody give me a great big ribbit. Have a blessed and beautiful week. We'll see you next Sunday.